This is Jeopardy! The Tournament of Masters 1, Game 4, VTR date 7/29/2017, upload date 8/5/2017. In a moment, one of these three great Jeopardy champions will win the Jeopardy! Tournament of Masters 1! For the deciding game, here are the champions. A banker at Huntington Bank in Hubbard, Ohio, Melissa Eaton. A candidate for Hermitage City Commissioner, Michael T. Muha. And a technical services librarian at the Community Library of the Shenango Valley, Nick Cerrone.
And now, here's your host of Jeopardy, Michael T. Mondack.
You've done a great job pinch hitting for Craig Campbell. We welcome you one and all to this last game of Tournament of Masters 1. Now we can toss out all the stat sheets and throw out the scores. Because Melissa has to win this game with a final score of at least 31,300. Because we could not determine a winner of Game 3. So that's the way it goes sometimes, but this will decide it. We've signed in and registered, and now it's time to put you to the test in the Jeopardy round. Clues in the Jeopardy round range in value from 200 along the top to 1,000 on the bottom. One daily double in one of these 6 categories. And we have geography. That went to number 1. Action stars. The 1950s. Logos and trademarks. And finally, old news. Old in quotes. We know what that means. Michael, let's get started.
That went to number 1 for 1,000.
The answer is, Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler sang The Ballad of These Men in 1966, but a follow-up single, The A-Team, fizzled. Michael.
Who are the Green Berets?
Correct. You draw first blood.
800. That went to number 1.
Christopher Cross hit number 1 in 1981 with a song from this movie. It was the best that he could do. Michael.
What was Arthur?
Yes.
That went to number 1 for 600.
Might as well face it. The video for this 1986 Robert Palmer hit was famed for its zombie-like backup band of models. Melissa.
What is Addicted to Love?
Correct. You're on the board.
Okay, that went to number 1 for 400.
They had 3 number 1s, including Blame It on the Rain. Too bad they never actually sang on any of them. Nick.
Who are Milli Vanilli?
Milli Vanilli, yes, you're on the board.
That went to number 1 for 200.
Ben. You're up to 1,000.
I'll just put 200 down.
All right, for 600 if you're right, that went to number 1 as your category. Here's your daily double, Nick. Jeff Probst knows this group hit the top spot in 1982 with Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh, boy.
Nick? Was Survivor. Still early, Nick. Go again.
Action stars for 400.
The answer there is, I'll be back, was one of this Austrian-American's few lines in 1984's The Terminator. Nick.
Who is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Correct. Later Governor of California.
Action stars for 600.
The answer is, he earned Oscar nominations for writing and acting in Rocky. Michael.
Who is Sylvester Stallone?
Correct. You did very well.
1,000 action stars.
Star of films like Kickboxer and Bloodsport, this karate champ is nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels.
Oh, I know who that is.
Nick.
Who is Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Correct. Star of my favorite movie, Sudden Death.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Action stars for 800.
The answer is, believe it or not, she's appeared as Ripley in 3 Alien films. Michael.
Who's Sigourney Weaver?
Yes.
Geography for 1,000.
The answer is, Henry Bessemer set up shop in this English town, and it has since become famous for its steel. Michael.
What is Birmingham?
No.
Another one. There's
Nick or
two.
Melissa? Melissa.
What is Liverpool?
It ain't Liverpool either.
That's the
Nick?
other one.
What is Manchester?
No. What is Sheffield? No harm, no foul. All three of you lost the same 1,000. We go back to Michael for the selection.
Logos and trademarks for 1,000.
This is a video. Take a look at the monitor. Dive into life with sportswear made by this company whose logo is seen here. Any takers? What is Jansen?
Good.
Back to you, Michael.
800 logos.
This food brand has been hamming it up with its Little Red Devil trademark since 1870. No takers? What is Underwood? Sorry, Melissa, not quickly enough. Michael, back to you.
That's good. 600 logos.
Gertrude the Kangaroo has long been the logo of this Simon & Schuster division. Nick,
What is Pocket Books?
correct.
There you go.
Logos and trademarks for 400.
Look again. In 2003, this food brand unveiled its redesigned logo seen here. Nick,
What is Chicken of the Sea?
you're correct, and with that correct response, you move up to 1,600.
Chicken of the sea.
Michael at 2,200. Melissa at
Amazing.
negative 400. We're going to
That's
take
the
our
fish.
commercial
Charlie
break,
Charlie.
messages,
Yeah.
and we're going to resume the round.